A beautiful thing. A beautiful thing.
Okay, we're back. This is the Ask Marla and Dave segment where we answer.
Honey, I just want to play the song just for a minute because it's my favorite song. This is Ask Marla and Dave, and I want to ask you what you think about the song.
Okay. Honey, I had to turn that on.
Why don't you like that song?
I actually like the song. I'm intimidated and insecure at what that might mean, what you might find, what strikes a chord with you, and how that affects our relationship.
I think that's a feel-good song.
Anyway, the song says, what does it say? I hate that I love.
I hate that I love you so much.
I hate that I love you so much.
It's like an oxymoron.
Aren't you happy to love me so much?
Sometimes I hate it. Because, see?
How am I supposed to feel about that? Anyway, this is the Ask Marla and Dave segment. I'm so turned around, I might need to ask her, what the heck is wrong with you? Wow.
I'm all in.
That sounds codependent to me. I hate that I love you. I wish I could quit you. That's like broke back marriage.
Question is, this one again from Bridget, and it is about fighting fair. And she basically says that we've been married for a long time. And her question is this: how do you resolve and handle a conflict or disagreement?
Well, we know how you do it.
And she says that avoidance and withdrawal tend to be her methods, but she knows that that's probably not most effective.
Wait, bring that back. I'm gonna show. We know how you deal with it. How do we get that to come back on?
You know what? This is what.
I hate you, but I love you.
You're a singer. Why you gotta lean on Neo? Neo. Why you gotta lean on Neo?
See?
Sing it yourself.
Anyway, I really don't. The way
how do we solve our problems?
How do we solve our problems? You know, in the past, it usually was me actually saying, you know what, honey, I understand, I love you, and let's work on that.
I think that you need to understand your process. And for me, when I'm really mad, I'm like Bridget in a way that my first tendency is to completely avoid and ignore, and just because I've learned that that's the only power that I have. The power that I feel that I have is to not give you what you want. And if you really want to resolve it right now, then I'm just not going to let you have that.
She's vengeful, what she's not saying.
It's better. Well, you know what? Because I used to be very explosive. And once I realized that when you explode, you can't take it back, I had to find other ways to cope. So that's
But you know what? And that's why before we got married, you know, we went to a counselor.
His dad.
Happened to be my dad. And he basically did some testing on us. And he said, you know what, son, your wife-to-be, your person that you're engaged to, the one that you love, she has no give. It's her way or the highway. And if you want your relationship to last, the only way you're going to stop arguing is if you decide not to argue.
You know
because
exactly
she'll never stop the fight. She'll fight to the death. And she will. So in the past, like I said, I've had to be the one just saying, you know what, honey, let's just squash this. I love you, you love me, let's get over it. I'm not even mad. And so I've been holding back. And you know what, over the years I've had to learn, you know what, I can't control the fact that she's explosive. I'm gonna have to say it the way I feel. And hopefully I'm getting better at that, would you say?
Yeah, that's good. When I start talking about these types of issues, it always brings me back to a succinct answer of our real principles, our 3 principles.
Yeah.
Because you have to be honest and communicating, and you have to be truthful first always about your real position and who you really are and how you really operate, and then the effects. And then you have to then turn around and accept whoever you're dealing with on an unconditional level in order for it to work. Because any faulty expectation belabors and hides an issue.
With all those 3 principles though, it still is a give and take. Earlier in the relationship, with those same principles in mind, I actually did most of the giving.
Because you're a better giver.
Okay.
And not true. You're a better giver to me. I think I'm a better giver overall.
That's true. We were talking about our relationship though.
Okay, whatever.
And so, but as we grew older together, nowadays,
Which
you know
is
what?
hilarious.
We have to
Not
give
even
to each other. She's actually the better giver even to me now. We've kind of flip-flopped, and that happens sometimes throughout the marriage. It happened a couple of times throughout the marriage. We actually got retested, and I had no give.
See?
She just took all my stuff.
So all I'm saying to you, Bridget, is it good to avoid? It's never good to ignore.
Right.
It's good sometimes to
Problems don't
delay.
just go away.
You want to delay a reaction that's going to have a long-term adverse effect on the relationship. Because keep in mind that words are so powerful that once you throw them out there, you just can't take them back. And we've all been in that situation.
And what you really can't take back is whatever your intentions were, you can't take back how the other person receives it. And you know what? Sometimes that can get kind of hard.
So you asked us,
Hardcore.
and we answered, because this is the place where you ask Marla and Dave so we can have an opportunity to
Answer you as honestly as possible.
bring your relationship back to life.
Honey, can we come back to life tonight?
A beautiful thing.